We are a WhatsApp API automation platform. So, every business event deserves the right message. It's a fantastic way to start this presentation. So, just like Google tracks attention, Uber tracks location and demand, Zomato tracks hunger and delivery, Amazon tracks inventory, Clarity tracks work, so every job moves on time. And WA.expert, we are a official WhatsApp API meta provider and API provider, and we track business events. So every customer gets the right message automatically. Now, a few of you in the group mentioned you don't know what WhatsApp API is. So what is WhatsApp API? Basically, it is a bulk message sending and a bulk message receiving platform created by WhatsApp. On your personal WhatsApp, you cannot reply in bulk and you cannot receive, you cannot automate messages in bulk. So that is what you can do on WhatsApp API. You can receive in bulk and you can also export that data. I'm using the word export so it becomes easy. You can export that data to a Google Sheet or you can send the data to any other platform you want. So that is the beauty of WhatsApp API. Now we are going to talk about how Google Sheets and WhatsApp can be integrated as one system. The other features of the WhatsApp API platform are where you can make chatbots. You can have one inbox where multiple team members, you can imagine a company like Airtel or Vodafone, they will always have one single WhatsApp number and you will have multiple team members replying from the same one number. That is the power of WhatsApp API, and that is the reason it is called a team inbox. If you look at the bottom third icon, so all the team members are replying from one inbox itself. We have a capability of storing about 10 lakh contacts in our contact manager. We are calling it a mini CRM because we can also label the contacts over there and make groups. We can send out bulk campaigns, that is, bulk messages can be sent out at a cost. WhatsApp flows are basically forms like Google Forms, like how you have Google Forms to accept inquiries or any other details. Similarly, you have a WhatsApp form and then APIs and integrations. This is very important as a slide. WhatsApp on your phone and WhatsApp API. A lot of people are new, as we understood on the group, that you don't know the difference. And the differences are, as they are mentioned, one of the main differences over here are that in case your number gets blocked, because a lot of people will start WhatsApp API and assume that they will never get blocked, but the engine at the back is Meta. Meta is the same for WhatsApp on your phone and WhatsApp API. So the difference is that you will not lose all your messages and you can very easily add another number and just get started with WhatsApp API. You can send out, the business automation and support automated workflows. These are all the workflows that we will talk about later. WhatsApp on your phone is a very basic chat. You cannot have buttons in the chat which can automate answers, and you cannot send data to a Google Sheet. Now, this is a very important step before WhatsApp API. You need a fresh mobile number. So these are two different entities altogether. The WhatsApp API on WhatsApp on your phone and WhatsApp API as a platform. So for WhatsApp API, you need a fresh mobile number, preferably. Why? Is because in case you want to use your existing mobile number, then you will need to delete that number from your personal WhatsApp account. That means you will lose all your chat history. So hence it is preferable if you get a fresh mobile number. You also need a Facebook account which is at least 1 year old, and you will have to get your documents like your GST documents and your company documents verified by Meta on the Facebook website. These are three very, very important steps to be understood to start WhatsApp API. And these are the messaging charges. The reason I'm sharing these slides beforehand is so that there is no miscommunication. WhatsApp API charges you for every message you send out. for every incoming message is free. So whatever you are receiving from any customer, any business, any inquiry, incoming is always free, the message. Outgoing messages are charged for the first message, not for the ongoing messages after the conversation has started. So suppose if you were to send out, I want to speak to one of my friends or one of my customers, then I will have to send out a template message. It is written over here, template message, if you see, per template message. So only if you send out a template message will WhatsApp API allow you to start a conversation or start speaking to someone. And in order to send a template message, you will be charged. So you'll be either charged marketing or utility. A marketing, the meta pricing, these are not marked up prices, these are the actual costs. So Meta charges you 86 paise for a marketing message and 11 paise for a utility message. So all your order updates, payment reminders, invoice updates, appointments, dispatch updates, any update, any alert is a utility message. And all your marketing messages are all your other, as the word says it. And the on the left is the price for our platform, which I will discuss later. All right. So how does automation work? In our case is whatever data is automatically added to a Google Sheet, updated in a Google Sheet, moves via the WA.expert ecosystem, and then we run the automation, and then the customer receives the message. This is the workflow. Our entire conversation is based on Google Sheet automations today and what are the possibilities of using WA.expert to send out either notifications, alerts, reminders, and all other forms of conversations. So on the left, you will see the different possibilities of applications that can be integrated with WhatsApp API. So it could be a Google Sheet, Zoho, Odoo, Shopify, WooCommerce, Google Forms. It could be any ERP, any CRM, any software for that fact, any database, any mobile application. Everything can be connected using APIs and webhooks to WA.expert. And further, WA.expert can take this information and send out notification messages to whoever you want from the data that it receives. Right now, there are 5 ways to trigger an automation using Google Sheet. So I'm going to spend some time here. This is going to be a very, very important and very nice slide for everyone. It's discussed in detail, so it's going to be easy. Whenever data is automatically added to a Google Sheet, you can send out an alert. So I'm going to talk about point 1, which is new row added. And you can see point 1 over here is the different business use cases. So how automatically when a new row is added to a Google Sheet, you can send out a confirmation message. A new lead is received on your Google Sheet, you can automatically send a welcome message. If a new customer is got added to that Google Sheet, you can automatically send out a customer registration confirmation message. Now, suppose you have a drop-down status change, lead status change, order status change, team member project status change, anything, any status change that happens via a drop-down in the Google Sheet can automatically trigger a message. So order is dispatched, production is complete, payment is received. These are all potential drop-down triggers. Next is a date match. So date match is, suppose a payment is due and you have a list of your people who owe you money on a Google Sheet, and you have the dates mentioned. Automatically, the code can match the date mentioned and immediately trigger a WhatsApp message through WA.expert. It could be any AMC expiry, license document renewal, any payment reminders. This is actually very commonly used for birthday reminders, by the way, a date match system. Then a scheduled date and time. That means, say about appointments. Now, if you want to set up appointments later in the future, you want to remind a team member of an upcoming dispatch. This is very commonly used by most businesses. Point number 4, to remind people to do their work. This is the most common challenge that we have seen businesses face, that communication delays can be a reason to point fingers. And to avoid pointing fingers at each other, the simplest use is to just send them a polite reminder of their work. And this can be done very easily using this fourth point. Uh, we had an edtech company between 2020 and 23, and our professors were always, like once in a while missing classes because at 7 o'clock the class used to be there every day for a year from 7 to 9. And believe it or not, at 6:45 the professor would go out for a small walk, and we would call him and ask him, Ki, what's going on? Why are you stepping out when you know the class is daily at 7 o'clock? So we set up a reminder for him to be sent out every day at 10 a.m. in the morning and 4 in the evening, that you have class today. Very simple solution to remind the person about the class, and it worked beautifully. The person was never late after that, because there are no excuses anymore that I didn't receive a message. And the last part is the webhook and customer reply, where you can receive data from any CRM, any ERP related to any action. Matlab, imagine someone has made an invoice, someone has made an pro forma invoice, someone has made a estimate, someone has added a new team member, added a new contact, add any information, edit any information on any platform, and we can receive, WA.expert can receive that information and further process it and either send it back to another ecosystem or send them a WhatsApp message. So this is a beautifully done trigger based Google Sheet automations slide, both of these, and this is what we are going to show you today. The order confirmation, dispatch updates, payment reminders, appointment alerts, internal team alerts, and customer replies. It's going to be a very quick a demo of how things are done for, say, now the first one is order confirmation. Order confirmation is whenever data is added to a sheet, you want a message to be sent out to your customer that, okay, fine, we have received the order. Or suppose the work that we are doing requires the customer or the team member or the salesperson or the accounts person or anyone in your team to be updated about a specific task, specific work. That again can be updated using this drop down trigger. This drop down trigger again will send out the WhatsApp message very easily to this person. One sec. This is how the workflows are made on our platform. Now I'll just switch to the sheet. Alright, now this is a sheet which is using a drop down to send out messages as a confirmation as soon as the status is changed. So I can change any status over here, and what you will see over here is if the product is not dispatched, then it will go to step number 2. But if the product is dispatched, then it will go to step number 4. So these are drag and drop workflows, very easy to make by any non-techie. Literally, even if you don't know how to do any tech, these days Claude and ChatGPT will help you design the entire thing and you can make it in our system. And we are always there on WhatsApp support. So this is how we do it. We can do a live example with anyone. If you can share your number in the chat, please. Then we can do a live example and you can confirm if you've received it.
8888.
एक minute. Yes.
510 774.
Okay, so now I'll just change this status to say confirmed, and hopefully during the demo it works. So hopefully you will get a WhatsApp message from
Rohit.
Rohit, you got it?
I got it.
Fantastic.
It's Rohit Sharma.
Fantastic. Water pump details are given. Now suppose I, on the same number, I am to send it to, like I'll see Amit Patel. Amit Patel ko now we'll just say dispatched over here. And now our friend over here should get another message, another format. You will get separate messages as per the update that is mentioned over here. So now this could be example, imagine a product has been delivered to a customer and you want to inform the salesperson and you want to inform the accounts person, because the salesperson can now be happy that his product, the customer is now happy because he's in communication with the customer about the product, and the accounts team member now is aware that the product has been delivered, so they can start raising the invoice. So two things can happen in one shot. So this is a very good B2B example because sometimes there are multiple. Please could you mute your mics? Sometimes there are multiple warehouses. Salespeople are on the field and they are communicating with hundreds of distributors, hundreds of retailers, and for that reason the communication is always lacking, or it's a little late because sometimes when you want to check on whether the material is delivered or not, so the distributor will keep calling the salesperson will keep communicating with the warehouse, and this is where the communication gap exists. But if there was one simple drop down which sent a message just like we did right now, it solves their entire battle because everyone is happy and all data is being updated continuously. Now there is another one which is a payment reminder. So there are three actually: a payment reminder, appointment reminder, and internal team alerts. So payment reminder is exactly as it says. On the date and time, the customer can receive a specific message, or the accounts team member can receive a specific message, whoever you want it to receive. So can someone else please give me a number right now and your name, please?
Ketan.
Ketan, okay, and your number? Okay, and say I'm just typing in, demo WhatsApp API automations and the website, right? And then I'll just choose the date over here. So on what date do I want to send this reminder, and at what time? So I can be very, very specific about this. So I can say 11:23 a.m. is when I want to send it. So you are seeing I am actually pre-scheduling the date and time. That is the best part. I can pre-schedule the payment reminder message, the appointment reminder message, and I can pre-schedule the internal team alert. That means if I want to communicate with my team member about a specific topic, I want to just remind them at the 15th of every month or the 16th of every month at a very specific time. That can be done. So our friend Ketan over here should receive a message at 11:23 in about say 30 to 40 seconds. And the last part is where a customer can interact with a chatbot and the data can get saved onto a Google Sheet. So everyone can scan this QR code. It will take them to a WhatsApp chat with the word WABA, WABA, written as a trigger keyword. When you send that WABA keyword to the chat, a chat will start. So that is how customer interaction can be maximized. Ketan bhai, kuch aaya?
Just आया.
Just aaya? Very good, very good. So you can see we scheduled a specific message at a specific date and a specific time, and that's when he received it. That is a beautiful way to set up a meeting after meeting messages. So suppose you're going to meet a very important customer, say tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the evening. So you can pre-decide what you want to send that customer, right? At say 7 o'clock in the evening. So you can pre-decide, write the message, schedule the date and the time and send it. It's that easy. Has anyone scanned the QR code?
I had shared the screenshot with Puneet.
Because now two people have already, one person has scanned the QR code so far. You can see the names have already started to come on the Google Sheet. So whoever scans the QR code, automatically their data keeps getting captured on the Google Sheet here. I have hidden the numbers for privacy purposes, but your name will show up. You can see Zainab has come. So this is a very good example of how easy a chatbot integration is, and this is how the chatbot looks in our system. I'm just zooming in so you can understand. The chatbot is starting at the WhatsApp message. We are sending in a welcome message, and the WhatsApp API is automatically detecting your name. Imagine. And you have not even shared your number. So the WhatsApp API is actually automatically captured your name and your number from your WhatsApp profile. Next, you are pressing a button which is either I'm interested or not. And if you're interested, it goes in this direction. It adds the data to the Google Sheet and it sends out a detailed message. Or if you say not interested, it will send you a thank you note. So this was a very short and sweet presentation on WhatsApp API integrations with Google Sheet. A very important takeaway was the slide where we discussed the triggers. This one. And if you have any questions, happy to answer them in the chat. You can also unmute your mic and ask me any questions if you have.
Uh, can we customize the drop downs in step 2 that you were mentioning in the 5 steps?
Yes, entirely. Whatever you want. I have picked them up from here.
Acha. Okay. So is this a platform that you have developed and you're offering the service?
No, this is a Google Sheet and the code can be written by Claude or ChatGPT. We will give you our webhook. There's something called a webhook. A webhook
Okay.
is a link that captures information.
Okay.
And we will give you this link and you can set it up on your own. If you want us to do it for you, then we will charge you 1,000 rupees per sheet.
Acha. So we are actually doing in, say, using Zoho. So from Zoho platform, can we do it from the books and CRM
Absolutely,
automation and
absolutely.
capacity?
From in Zoho, you will have something called rules and alerts or rules and action.
Yes. Yes.
And you can very easily just put our webhook over there. And as soon as the submit button is pressed, the data can get triggered and you can either save it in a Google Sheet, you can send out a WhatsApp alert, you can have different routes, different conditions, and set up the workflow accordingly. This is a part of our platform. So you can set up routes like this. It's very easy. It's how, drag and drop again. You can set up new things on our platform. So it's quite simple. We have a WhatsApp support team who will assist you in every way possible. We are one of the very few platforms who offer WhatsApp support as compared to ticket support. And
Acha.
we are also one of the most reasonable platforms, at least as of July. So when it comes to all the platform features, compared to any platform in the country today, we are at 7,200 rupees per year, plus messaging charges, which are on actuals.
Okay. Okay, then I'll touch base with you offline and take it forward.
Absolutely, absolutely. Most welcome. Most welcome.
Sure.
Any other question? I believe some experts are in this room as well. Please feel free to ask questions.
Hi Puneet, this is Kushbu.
Hi, Kushbu.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. Puneet, I just wanted to check. So I run a fashion B2B business, okay? And the purpose of attending this session was that I wanted to check whether this tool can be used to market for marketing purpose as well and finding new buyers for our products. So you think this tool can be made like, sending the fresh catalogs of product catalogs to our B2B buyers on a regular basis. So maybe if I can do in some 1,000 buyers or something like that in a month or something, whatever the number is, and sending them a regular messages, and one day from that, if they like designs, they can approach us that yeah, we are interested in your products and would like to meet. That kind of a thing can be created on WhatsApp API.
Yes, you can. You can send out messages. The numbers will have to be your own. The data is never provided by Meta and or by us. And you will have to add your own data to the platform. You can send out messages. The marketing message cost will be 86 paise per message that you send out. And whenever a customer replies, you can set up a similar chatbot.
Okay, got it.
And
But
suppose you want help as to seeing a video, we have an entire documentation which is ready over here, and it will show you how to create a chatbot with a video.
Okay.
You know, and once in case you're stuck here, then WhatsApp support is always available.
Okay. But in case if we approach you to create the chatbot, that is also possible.
Absolutely.
To-
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes. Because this is I don't know because this involves photographs and it involves those kind of things. So can they support the chatbot?
Yes.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
easily. Very easily.
Okay. So Puneet, I'll connect with you offline and maybe we see how we can work.
Sure. If you interacted with the QR code that we had shown earlier, there was
Sure.
a meeting link, or I'll just ask my team to send the meeting link in the WhatsApp group.
All right. I have anyways taken the chat. Okay. Baba. All right. Okay. Thanks, Puneet. Thanks. Thank you for your.
Most welcome.
Really appreciate. Thank you.
Yes, it's been a nice session, Puneet. Thank you so much to you and your team.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for making it. Appreciate your time.
Very nice initiative.
Thank you, Puneet.
Thanks, Murad.